guys, like, whoa.
Building society. So how do we play this game? Well, we build a tower by stacking the blocks in a set color order as shown. This is to ensure consistency. We've also got a shuffled deck of cards and place them in the middle. We then read the characters out aloud and familiarize ourselves with who they are. The playing order is figured out by rolling dice. The lowest score goes first and then goes clockwise from there. Each player picks up one card per round that tells them the character, block color, circumstance, and the amount of blocks that are required to take out from the tower. They read them out to the group and take the allotted amount of blocks from the tower whilst attempting not to knock over the tower. You can use two hands. Each card shows a scenario in which an action or aspect of society may advantage them, but ultimately threatens civic participation for the rest of us. The blocks must be of the same color as their card, and must not be from the top 4 levels of the tower. Once successfully removing the allocated amount of blocks, place them on the topmost level in order to complete your turn. The game keeps on going until the tower falls over. The losing player then has to go last in the next game. Keep a running tally of which player loses each round on a tally sheet provided. If a player loses 2 rounds, they're out of the game. The game can continue being played until there is only one left, and that person is deemed the winner. Building Society is a board game that represents how a person's civic participation is extended or taken away by the processes and structures within our democratic framework. These privileges or disadvantages have different impacts on different cross-sections of society based on wealth, geographical class, race, gender, and sexual orientation. So how else have we built intersectional disadvantage or advantage shown in this game? Some cards will require you to remove 2 blocks, and the cards in which you have to require 2 blocks are much more likely, depending on the intersectionality of your disadvantage. The characters are designed in a way that showcases 4 different levels of privilege and or disadvantage. This extends from David on the highest level of privilege to our character Joy. So, for example, our character David, a wealthy white male, will have a 0% chance of getting 2 blocks, and every card will only require the moving of 1 block. Our inner Westie young female Elle will have a 20% chance of getting a 2-block card. Queer identifying Asian Australian Vin will have a 40% chance, and our character Joy, who's a new Sudanese immigrant to the country on a non-working visa, will have a 60% chance of getting a 2-block card. 2-block cards make the game harder for the players who picked that card, which shows the unequal playing field that we have in real life. The tower toppling over and falling down shows us how such inequities are inbuilt into our democracy, and how those inequities take away from the foundations of society as a whole. These inequities can limit the ability to exercise the full range of civic participation for someone like Joy, but they can also privilege the civic participation that a well-connected and rich white male in our character David can appreciate. In this way, our game shows how diverse and widespread these issues for Australian civic participation can be. Thanks for watching.